Alright then. Pretty sure it's all set. Hopefully it is. I'm sure somebody will tell us if it isn't. But hello anyone.
Hello.
No, greetings. We will appreciate you coming by and checking up on this. Our latest session for the Final Fantasy stream. Yes. What was it? As far as I could tell, the Allegan, Crystal Tower saga is pretty much over as of right now. Who knows whether or not we'll see it like again. But yeah, I guess because I wanted to go ahead and finish that out, I was pushing back the Moonfire Faire further and further back. So yeah, I think this might be the last Tuesday or whatever I'm able to get around to doing it, so I figured I might as well. Oops. Ah, man. Hey, before that, let me go ahead and fix something. This isn't too far. Yeah. Okay. I think that's probably fine. Okay. Okay, good. If it didn't rattle things too much, let's see. Yeah. So yeah, I was just putting off the Moonfire Faire, but yeah, now I'm probably set to get back into it. I already, before I logged off after doing some things, I went ahead and switched clothes over. Yeah. Okay. Right, so. Alright. Yeah, I guess I left a good deal of other things on the table. Let's see. What I did, do off camera, because I only had so much time. But I always want to get back over to, building up the reputation points, passively for the cattle. And as far as I could tell, I'm just about there. Yeah. 1308 out of 1320. So really just like a mid-range sort of like job or that I've already done before basically, and we're basically there, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yes. All the unique jobs are just about finished. There's probably no one on this table. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, so while that's happening, let's go ahead and take a look at some fish. The fish perfect for a summer's day. Oh, I could actually finish off this entire page, huh? Okay. Ah, the sandfish. Yeah, this one I went sand fishing that one time. But they didn't think of a better name for them. But anyway, a tiny amphibious fish capable of breathing on land. This trait has allowed it to adapt to life in the deserts of Thailand. Yes. Oh yeah, and anyway, silverfish. That's not what they look like. Anyway, as our copper fish and goldfish, freshwater silverfish are prized amongst well-to-do old-uns, and often kept as pets. Let's see, 2 score summers of crossbreeding were required to produce scales this lustrous. Okay. I mean, I guess so, but they're also found in the wild. But it makes it sound like they were actually brought about through, breeders and such. Which kind of makes me think that maybe they were, essentially crossbred into existence, and then they escaped into the wild. Kind of looks like a goldfish. Which I suppose kind of fits, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, turns out they're actually very hardy, and they escaped. That's what it seems like to me. Anyway, also there's a Sile here. Yes. Okay. But yeah. She was very, very helpful in the Crystal Tower saga. You might not have seen her all the time, but she was always there. So yeah, I guess she knows basically what the deal is for this stream. She already did Moonfire Fair, surely, so she knows basically what's gonna happen. But let me see. As in all the other times, all the years before, I have to go over to I believe the to Laminsa, to that one square thing, place. Okay. Right. Well, that makes sense enough. I guess she's free to accompany us or whatever. There we go. Yes. Oh, right. There are still the obstacle courses I do imagine. So, I don't know. I guess she'll probably wind up at the top by the time we're finished. What? Wait, they don't have the obstacle course? Oh yeah, Eorzean Ninja Warrior thing. Yeah. It's not like that, huh? Wow. The world I grew up in is gone. Let's see. Oh yeah. Should go back over there. Yeah, I didn't have a home point set in there, so I have to go over there. Alright. Very strange. Oh, right. Have you found an ensemble that could work for you for, like, beach wear? Or were you just like, nope, I ain't wearing that? Could be tough. What was it? Yeah. I guess. No, it's just something that occurred to me. I imagine it's probably... There might be things that fit better or whatever, but I got the set, the Summerfest set or whatever, one year, and I just thought, it fits. Might as well. Let's see. And it's raining. Oh, oops, yeah. We were frustrated. Oh, right, it doesn't actually fit because, you know, everyone's loading in. Whatever. Be that way then. Let's just go over to here. To the Ash Castle. Wow. Oy. But yeah, last week we couldn't get the Friday stream up. I guess it's by way of announcement. I wanted to at least start a PSO, but I don't think I really wanted to stray that long until before going back to God Eater again, because we're just about ready for season 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I changed my look slightly and everything. Although granted, the actual trope is that there's like time skips or whatever, and then there's a change. But I hardly care about that. Oh, wait. Oh, it cleared up and now it's in fair skies again. You know what? I appreciate that. You know what I really probably won't be able to stand for very long is the idea of, like, oh, it's the, summer vacation-like episode and then it's all raining and such. Okay. I'm pretty sure I talked to everyone. Yeah, just about. Alright. I think I don't have to worry about talking to anybody else on the side here. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Miyaru... Oh, wait. Miyaru Moyaro. Okay, yeah. Earning your water wings. Come rain or shine. Ceaseless, unrelenting shine. Miyaru Moyaro will ensure adventurers are aware of the Moonfire Fair. Okay. Ahoy, Ludome! Wouldn't you rather be frolicking in the ocean waves and sweltering in the sun-baked Luminsin streets? Well, it just finished raining, so I'll probably be able to make do either way. Luckily, the Moonfire Fair is upon us once again. As well as providing respite for the heat, or from the heat, the fair has become an opportunity for adventurers guilds to demonstrate the skill and capabilities of its members, including your fine self, to the people of Eorzea, whether potential petitioner or prospective recruit. A star attraction is the Queen Lamin, a ship fully remodeled into the ultimate seaside resort. Relaxation, refreshments, and giant cannons. It truly has everything. It suffice to say, I certainly wouldn't be standing around in the heat if not for my duties. Get yourself down the coast of the Soul and speak with Grand Chaperone Hermaga to join the summer fun. Okay. Ooh. What else he said? What are you still doing here? The azure waters of Costa del Sol are calling. Okay then. Moiru has painted an enticing circle, a picture of a Moonfire Fair underway at Costa del Sol. Should you tire of simply enjoying yourself, the Grand Chaperone Hermaga could no doubt use the assistance of a capable member of the Adventurers Guild. Okay. Right. I believe there's anything else I have to worry about, I guess. Crier. Feel that balmy breeze in the air, friend. Another lovely summer is upon us. And that means it's time to celebrate the Moonfire Fair. Or should you have any questions as to how best to enjoy the festivities, you need only say the word. Okay. The Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise. I guess we could probably start at the beginning. Several years ago, the Adventurers Guild formed the with Cascadiers, to combat an invasion of rampaging bombards. Moonfire Fair was first held to attract new members to the cause. It proved so popular that it has been held annually ever since. Now, whether the bombards appear or not, it helps spread word of the guild's activities and generate interest among potential new recruits. In charge of the proceedings is the Grand Chaperone Hermaga. He has decided to host a series of events and attractions in Costa del Sol that allow members of the Adventurers Guild to impress fairgoers with their myriad talents. The event is being held as we speak, courtesy of the ever-generous Master Gigaruju. Your participation would be most appreciated. Okay, but now it's more time for the stuff that's, I think was here like this year and now last year, I think. What was it the year before that? The Queen Lamin is a resort specializing in diversion, both watery and cool. Let's see. Enjoy your luxurious swimming bath, race your comrades down the water chutes, or climb into the cannon ride. Ideally before your evening repast. Let's see. Rest assured, Lamin's Coast Guard is standing by to ensure your safety and comfort during your stay. Furthermore, Lamin, in the name of a performer famously known for her joyous singing and dancing, may you stay aboard our humble vessel, bring you the same delight. Okay. Okay, the Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise. The Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise is an attraction created by Pobbiano. Pobbiano. Yeah, that is. To gently introduce the delights of the summertime seas to festival goers who may be inexperienced with or nervous about the ocean. Aboard a reassuringly adorable Moogle float, guests can acquaint themselves with the sounds, smells, and general ambience of the sea in a relaxed environment. Some may even find the courage to enter the water for the very first time. This year's Moonfire Fair has attracted visitors from far and wide, and we hope many will take the opportunity to ride the cruise for themselves. Gee, I shouldn't be surprised for if a well-traveled adventurer such as yourself were to encounter some familiar faces. Hmm. Okay. All right. I guess there is this thing that happens with special guest appearances. Okay. Alright, but I guess we're all finished here. Actually trying to... Well, it said fair skies. And am I saying that right? It's only like 2 in the afternoon. I'm not entirely sure why it's like this. Feels like... Oh, actually, no, I'm missing something. Whatever. Hey, or is he at time? Oh, this look... Oh, okay. Probably. Alright, so it says ET, or is he at time? There it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess now it's like... Oh, okay. That's weird. I thought it was like that before. Oh, whatever. Maybe it changes every now and again. Let's see here. Mayoru Moyoru as painted in a testing picture. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just go over that. Alright then. Basically around over there. Okay, let's go. Okay. So basically it means to introduce more people to... Oh, is it? People who aren't familiar with swimming or the sea or whatever to get their first taste of, I don't know, the waves, I guess. I can imagine that Lulu would have appreciated so much more if he, what was it? If this happened like, maybe the first time. The first Moonfire Faire. When he was, exceptionally bad at swimming. Probably canonically, like, Actually, you know what? Real time isn't happening in the same time or something, so realistically, he's better at swimming. But typically avoids it. Yeah, that probably would make sense. No. Which would have been exceptionally fun, last time when he had to play like a lifeguard. Let's see. Probably don't really need my bird out, so I guess we'll just go over there. Okay. Let's see here. For this point over here, that's where the boat is. Oh. Okay. Is there like a more favorable way of getting over there? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, like it was basically docked, I think. I'm able to reach it from over here. Okay, there it is. Fancy. I know. You're like surprised at that one? I guess so. Maybe. Points for this. I guess you could probably be happy, I guess. Yeah. Alright, I'll probably won't worry about it. Let's just get going. Now was there like a good way to get back on? I'm not entirely sure. The docks only increase, the docks only reach so much. Yeah, I probably wind up needing something. Hold on. My guide. Give me the fish one. Yeah. Oh, okay, that was probably a better way of going about it. Oh. I'm not really sure exactly where's the right path to it. Just along the shallows around here, I guess. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hehehe. Alright. No, I think essentially more or less have to look for the guys in charge. These guys basically say the same thing that they always did, or... Actually, no, they're not saying much of anything right now. I guess so. Alright, there's obviously a guy in charge somewhere. Oh, wait. Down this direction, right? Oh, right. But they're still on the boat, I think, right? Or was I wrong about this whole thing? Oh, wait, no, there he is. Woohoo. Okay. Not sure there's too many people saying anything all around through here, so I probably shouldn't worry about it. Maybe if later on, eventually it'll come back around and we'll see if people are saying things. Okay. There he is. Yeah. It really should, it would make sense that he's on the boat, but sometimes it's not always a given. Let's see. What's hail? Lulame. Mayoru Moyer who roped you in roped you in again this year, did he? Always glad to have you on board. The Moonfire Faire is a roaring success. Just take a look around. Talk to the Queen Lamin Splendor. Talk of the Queen Lamin Splendor has spread far and wide, and folk have journeyed from across the realm to see it. A fine thing to be sure. Still, expecting those who've never so much as smelled the sea breeze to plunge headfirst into the spray, well, it don't always go to plan. Let's see. We can't have anything. We can't have anything impacting the guild's reputation, be it injuries, drownings, or boredom. So we've thought up a way to ease our less confident guests into the season a little more gentle-like. And we could use the help of an adventurer such as yourself to convince them that the terrors of the deep won't be terrorizing these shores anytime soon. You remember, or is it Pobiano's? She's down on the sands below, and I'm sure she'll be more than happy to give you the details. Okay. Yes. Pobiano's down the sands below. Oh, yeah. Yeah, shoring up for our new attraction. Okay. Yes. Alright. Quite so. Okay, and this is where you buy things. Alright, can't imagine you really tell me much or anything. Pinwheel. Various things. Okay. And various keepsakes. Looking forward, friend. Summer and the Moonfire Faire are in full swing. If you have any questions about the event, I should be delighted to answer them. Meow. Oh, okay. Basically as before. Alright. Well, no need to go through all of them again. I'd imagine since they're talking about the same thing, it'll be basically the same thing that I already read. Well, chances are. Oh ho ho. Okay. Okay. Woohoo. Alright then. So let's see here. Speaking with Hermaga, you learn that the renowned of the Green Lemon has spread far and wide, attracting a great many visitors to the fair. For better or worse, some have little experience with the ocean. Worried for their safety, Hermaga and other chaperones have contrived an attraction less likely to result in incidents requiring the Coast Guard's attention. You scour the sands for signs of Popianos, who will be able to tell you more. Okay. And he's over there. Okay, so he actually is on the island. Oh, okay. Honestly, if it actually is it really do be like that, I feel like I could just take the, what was it? This whole mast thing, and just jump right on. It should be fine. Oh! Okay. That's weird, it wasn't even that, what was it, that far? Ooh, okay. There you go. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and wait for a bit. Okay. Oh, if it isn't Lulame, how lovely to see you. Oi. Armaga sent you along, did he? Perfect timing. Many of our fairgoers aren't terribly confident around water, you see. Swimming classes are already on offer, but even getting into the ocean is a step too far for particularly nervous guests. First things first, we need to show them that they can enjoy being beside the seaside. Allow me to introduce... Whoop. Oh wow. Our inflatable Mograft. Yes, proud vessel of the Watery Wings pleasure cruise. It's so big. This must be the model for very big people, I guess. Adorable and practical, if I say so myself. Spacious enough for a guest of any size to lounge comfortably above the water, listening to the lapping of the waves with the sun on their face. Who could fail to fall in love with the ocean? I see. Though being dragged out to sea wouldn't be terribly relaxing either. We've employed magics to set the raft on a premeditated course around the shallows. One we ensure was free of ferocious wavekin. Yeah. Still, the creatures of the sea are nothing if not unpredictable. For additional security and peace of mind, I'd like a member of the Adventurers Guild to act as an escort. Which brings me to my request. How would you like to be our resident tour guide turned bodyguard? Oi. Wonderful. I can rest easy knowing our cruise is in good hands. Our first guests are coming... our first guests are already waiting on the opposite shore. And just let the chaperone know I sent you, and we can get the Watery Wings pleasure cruise underway. I'll wait for your arrival at the end of the route. I'm keen to hear how our guests enjoy the maiden voyage. Okay. Now time to deflate that and reflate that again when it's over there. Indeed. Popianos enthusiastically introduces the inflatable Mograft to be used in a gentle ride along the coast. Although the rafts will follow a safe, predetermined route. Nothing is ever certain at sea. As such, Popiano has been searching for willing and able adventurers to escort guests on the Watery Wings pleasure cruise. Agreeing to accompany the maiden voyage of the Mughals, you set out to find the pleasure cruise chaperone on the Lanosian shore. Okay. I guess so. In universe, I could probably buy that. Okay, we're setting up things early in the evening to be ready for morning, because this really should be done in the daytime. Okay. So I'm inclined to probably waste some time until the sun comes up, which is going to be a long, long way still. Anyway, let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess when the sun does come up, I have to go over there. Yeah. Okay, just a shore over here. All right. Well, that's that's regrettable, but what you gonna do? And was there any other staffs and such on here, huh? Nah, not so much. Actually, yeah, go ahead, run on. Yeah, nobody is on the island. Yeah. Nobody? Yep, nobody. Fine, whatever. Okay. Well, I probably wouldn't worry about it then. Okay, let's go ahead and get a move on. There's some guys over here. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, it's very seagoing. Okay. Oh, yeah. Can actually go beyond this point. I have to be close by it, yeah. Right. I should imagine that I have to keep on... Dang it! That keep on happening. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so you actually can't back on... Huh. So I have to imagine you have to keep on going up the stairs every single time, right? Or maybe, no, wait, maybe there were like guys with somewhere that pushes you back up. Oh, okay, well, whatever then. Alright, well, can't very well have this happen on the, at night. And it just barely got to morning. I guess I might as well explore until the sun comes up. Alright. Okay. You're actually able to reach even the far ones? Is that even possible? I guess you might as well try it. Okay. Nope, only that one. Yeah. Huh. Also, I was never really paying attention all that much before, but you actually do get hurt, huh? Even if you fall into the water.
Yeah, that's happened before.
Oh, okay. I wonder if it follows the same logic that if you fall, from a far enough height, then it'll be no different from you falling onto, a hard surface.
Probably.
That would be fun. It'll be sure to scare plenty of other players and such. Okay. Nah. Is it gonna reach that far? Oh well. Yeah, and they really don't say nothing, huh? I guess so. Okay. Okay. Alright. That would be something I could wind up doing. Whoa. Okay, they don't take you to the other side. Good to know. And as far as like the restrictions go, you certainly can't fly over there. Huh. But I forgot how you get over there. Maybe through one of the cannons. If I had to make my guess. Okay. Yeah, you can actually go there. Yeah. Flying, this is the edge. Oh. Okay. Well, it really should be one of the cannons, but I'm just not sure which one. Okay. Or there should be other things I do. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so she moved over here at that time. Let's stay here to receive our guests. And don't keep them waiting. They should already be down on the shore with the guide. Okay. Yes. Oh, right. I forgot if Here Maka actually says anything different at this point. Okay. Alright. But anyway, as far as we were on what was happening over on here, I guess nothing too much. I think if I saw correctly, there was like the just before I went on, there was actually the release date trailer for Ananta.
They're finally coming out with it.
Yeah. It was it. Yeah, and pretty soon, I think. I was thinking, I wasn't sure what to think of it for a while. I don't know. I guess the main thing is to get from it is that they really want to go very cinematic with it, I guess.
Yeah.
So a good deal of cutscenes and such. But the only thing that I'm probably most interested in, what I was probably most interested in is the gameplay.
Was Ananta the one where, I think in earlier betas, they said that the combat was kind of like I think it was with Spider-Man or Batman.
Yeah, a bit more like that.
You just keep pressing the buttons and you'll do all kinds of crazy attacks.
Oh, right.
So it'll look like a cool fight, but it's not really that hands-on as far as gameplay.
Yeah. I think it would be like one part of it. I guess it's more... What was it? I guess I was probably more interested in things like the... what is it? Like the simulation or the dynamics in the world and how you interact with it.
Yeah, that would be more interesting.
Yeah. You know, if it eventually gets so open-ended that you're buying your cars, you're actually slowly but surely, you know, I guess moving up, sort of. Kind of like... I'm not sure if they... I think that's how it is in like a GTA game in which you start very modestly, and so as time goes on, you're getting more and more. What was it? You're trading up, sort of. Your apartments and such.
Yeah.
You have a garage. Maybe you could decide. Maybe you could even decide where you live. Oh, that'd be crazy. But, yeah. You found Papiano then? I appreciate you mucking in. Oh, okay. You know, usually, what was it? Usually when people say mucking, it usually isn't of a... What was it? Of a positive slant to it. It is usually a fairly negative slant to it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang it. So... Okay, so really is one of these cannons gonna get you over to the other side. I just know it. Oh, okay. Oh, actually it was the second one. Well, the good thing I started from left to right then. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Not sure this was here last time. Oh. Very fancy. Hmm. Yum yum. Okay. This is just like a nice lounge area, I guess. Hmm. Okay. And the Drinkmeister. Hmm. Okay. Neat. Hmm. If I could tell, this is probably not going to have much of any real bearing on the... what was it? On the quest, but it's nice that it's here. Ooh. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Oh, right. I forgot. Were you able to change pose while you're swimming? I think it was. Probably. Actually, were you? Actually, let me see. It'll actually save one way or another. Let me see. Yeah, change pose. Which is... Okay, so probably not then. Oh. Well, that's too bad. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. The immediate step drop off into the deep end mean that this place was not meant for children. Hmm. This was the dance. Oh, right. Oh. Alright. Okay. Ugh. I don't know. I just don't really think it's all that proper to go on something like this. But when the sun's down, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Alright. That's basically how that is. Alright, I don't have the... Well, actually, I don't really want to go and click on the entire sit on ground entirely. Okay, there it is. That's better. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Do you imagine? You would be surprised how hard it is to relax when there's a bunch of fireworks going on. But, okay. Well, I was wondering what, wasn't sure what exactly to make of it, but basically, I don't know. If it's all very much like they're very invested in like putting up a very cinematic story or whatever, and so in all likelihood, largely, what was it? It's a lot more, you know, straightforward, more linear, much like a Spider-Man game. Then I don't know. I can't imagine I'd probably care for it too much myself, honestly.
Huh.
No. Because it was like the... Because ultimately... I guess it's probably like too much to ask, but the idea of like having that sandbox and being very... You know... What was it? Having a good deal of like freedom and such.
Oh.
Yeah. And I guess probably that may yet come at the cost of like a very involved story.
Oh yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, because, and what was it? I guess you probably don't really care all that much one way or the other, huh?
I still want to know more about the game.
Oh, okay. Do you want to wait until the trailer, or do I just say stuff now?
I guess go ahead and say whatever.
Okay, so basically, the biggest spoiler of them all is basically that it isn't just the one city.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that probably on its own likely tells to me that, okay, it might very well be, you know, not as open-ended as I would have liked it to be.
Oh yeah.
Because it could be like, or very likely that where you are in the story depends. That dictates where you are, like in game.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah. I suppose so. I guess maybe it could just be that I have in my head something along the lines of like maybe, you know, something a great deal more open-ended, like Streets of Rogue 2 or something.
Oh yeah.
Was that? I forgot. Did that already come out?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I wonder when it's supposed to come out.
It feels like it was supposed to come out already, wasn't it? Huh.
Oh, well, the demo was released a long time ago.
Yeah. I wonder if something happened. Oh well. Okay then. Okay, but finally the sun's just about coming up, so that's good. And it says clear skies. Well, do you know what? Then that's basically the best I could possibly have hoped for. Okay. Oh, neat. Oh, it's like an icicle and a bunch of fruit. Well, that's a new one on me, but whatever. I wonder if I have another guy that could do this with. Who may appreciate this more? Oh yeah, a boat. Whichever. I probably won't worry about it. Okay. Alright then, let's go ahead and get on with the job then. By the time we get over there, the sun will very likely be up. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh right, I can actually summon him at all. Oh, I thought it was just I couldn't fly. Fine, whatever. Oh. Am I missing something? The stairs actually just lead me right here. Am I missing a turn? Oh. Oh. Okay, can I go there? Or can I? Okay, there it is. Okay, yep, there's no reason to go there. Ah! Ow. Okay. So now can I get them in? Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's just... Now I can go for the stuff over here. Oi. Okay. Oi. Okay. Oi, kuchik kraden. See, low mushuk. I can't. I mean, you could sort of. You're actually... The waves are already hitting your legs right now. No. Oh, wait. Wait. You. No. No, you. Wait. Dang it. Evan. Yeah, there it is. Hello. It's okay. Deep breaths. Sure, okay. Oi, this place is just stuffed with these guys. And they have no sense of personal space. Okay, so I think that was those are two of them. Yeah. Come on. Ugh. Aren't you be the adventurer escorting our guests? Oi. Thank you for agreeing to help. The two young ladies we here have come all the way from Gdania to attend the fair. However, as soon as our Makoti guest spied the ocean, she became quite agitated I can't see her boarding the raft in this state. Now, perhaps it will set her mind at ease to know that such a stalwart adventurer is to accompany her. Would you be kind enough to speak with her? Okay. Oh, alright. Allow you find the chaperone and guests. It seems the Makote's maidens is overcome with fright. You agree to speak with her to offer some words of reassurance. Okay. Okay. Well, at least nobody's crowding you. Let's see. I can't do it. Just look how deep it is. I'll sink like a stone. And I'm sure I heard someone talking about how dangerous wave can... No, I can't. Honestly, there's a dangerous wave can over there. And honestly, that's probably even more horrible. Yeah. Like, honestly, that's worse than the shark if you think about it. Now, come now, Lo. It'll be alright. We won't stray far from the shore, remember? And look, here's our adventurer escort. I do apologize. She was so looking forward to this, but the sight of the ocean seems to have awoken some kind of instinctual fear. I just don't know how to reassure her. Oh, right. It was like a Makote thing. I'll protect you no matter what. I can fell anything in this ocean with a single strike. If anything happens, I'll be here to fix you up all right. Oh wait. If anything happens, I'll be here to fix you up all right. I mean, well, I equipped this over the black mage set. So really, probably the first one. Well, I don't want to make promises I can't keep. Maybe if I was more over leveled, then maybe so. Let's see. But I'll fix you up like that. Doesn't reassure him a lot at all. Jeez. Yeah, I think probably this one. Okay. You will? You do look like you'd take a shark bite to the face without flinching. Well, God, the shark went ahead and started circling me. Wait a second. Is he actually just looking at me? But anyway. Like immediately the shark thing went after me. Now as far as you know. Let's you. No, alright. I'll trust Lulame and ride the Moogle. Wait a second, I didn't tell you my name. Although then again, technically I am supposed to be famous. Okay. I'm heartened to see her fears have been assuaged. Wow. Once your own preparations are complete, please give Miss Avon the word. Wait, Even? Yeah, even the word. The Minecrafts are ready and waiting. Okay. Good. Right, heartened by your reliable presence, Lo Mujuk has resolved to ride the Minecraft. Even and the staff await your command to send the rafts on their maiden voyage. Okay. Alright. Last word from you. Please are going to ensure that you're prepared for a leisurely ride. The cruise will depart as soon as our guests give the word. Okay. Okay, and... No. You. Okay, there it is. Why? Okay, there it is. There. I can do this. I can do this. Okay. Alright then, I guess we'll get out of here. And they said these follow a predetermined course, so I don't suppose it'll matter if a novice like me takes the lead. Luname, I trust you have our backs. As far as you know. And promise to stay right behind us, okay? Oh wait, promise to stay right behind me, okay? You have to promise. Close away in the Water Wings pleasure cruise. Okay. Okay. Yes, eventually it's right here. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. Okay. Look at the scenery. Does it really calm your nerves slow? I'm floating atop an ocean. And how do they stop the post from rotting, I wonder? You must realize how different everything is to Britannia. Even a crab. I've never seen like that in the 12-foot rivers. Okay. Oh, I missed it. I have to keep my eyes peeled. Dang it, I'm reading the entire time. Quit talking so I could look. It's on the beach. That sounds more my speed. Although it's right, the sounds of the waves. Aha. Yes, yes. Probably don't want to fall asleep around in this beach, though. Swimming classes, I would love to learn how to swim, as long as I don't go too deep. Let's do it. Now that I've come to this, we could do anything to get low. Oh, go! Alright. Oh, because we're heading right into a massive ship. Okay. That's Queen something or other. Even it's amazing. I'm glad we came. Okay. Hey, welcome. How did you enjoy the first? How did you enjoy your first ocean voyage? Ooh, it was wonderful. The feels raft swaying with the leaping waves was exhilarating, and the Queen Lammin is so imposing up close. It took my breath away. I saw the most unusual creatures, and everyone looks to be having such fun playing in the sea. Okay. Yes. Honestly, you'd never know she's been about to run for the hills before you turned up. Thank you for giving her the courage to enjoy herself like this. Oi. Well, I'm tempted to go for another ride. Following the same route again might get a little stale. Perhaps it'll be fun to have something else to do during the cruise. What do you think, Lo? Why, we can do anything you like, even. I'm perfectly at home on the high seas now, but maybe nothing too adventurous. That's an interesting suggestion. If the watery Wings Pleasure Cruise offered different activities, it might help guests coming back to ride again and again. I mean, other routes, I guess. Did the ride over here give you any inspiration, Lulame? Well, a guide giving information about the local area. I mean, wouldn't he need his own raft, I guess? Because I don't know anything. Some cold treats to snack on. Small handheld water cannons to drench your companions. A perilous course lined with bombs. Oh. Well, I guess that's probably right out. It sounds too dangerous. Or exciting, whatever. Small handheld water cannons. Do we even have that? Right. I suppose. I think it just sounded something more exciting, but I didn't think it was anything like food or anything. And this would be good if you were a nerd. This is too exciting, so I imagine this. I don't know. I got no idea. Perhaps it would work on the beach, but I don't think I'd be able to relax and enjoy the scenery if someone was firing upon me for the entire cruise. Come on, even it would be such fun. Don't tell me you're afraid of getting wet. Since we have everything set up, we could always tailor the experience for different guests. Perhaps we could offer the water cannons as an advanced option, assuming all participants are willing. Any other ideas? It can possibly be more fun. I'm just gonna go through all of them, huh? I mean, my first thought would probably be if you give people food, then depending on, you know, depending on what it is, it could be like waste that just gets dropped off, you know, overboard, and now this place is gonna get cluttered. Cruise lined with bombs. And he just said no, not to go with it, no dangerous. No, this is the cheapest option, I'd reckon. If you want to be a nerd about it. That sounds lovely. I did wonder about the architecture and fashion of Costa del Sol on the way here. Everything is so unlike Gridania. I'd love to learn more about the ocean flora and fauna too. And it's so cheap. Yo. I mean, I would go for like what I imagine would be the wrong options. But honestly, we only have so much daylight. Yes, a leisurely chat may make the experience even more relaxing. It seems likely to appeal to visitors unfamiliar with Costa del Sol. Any other ideas? Jeez. I guess that might as well. There are sweets made of ice? Oh, that sounds perfect in this heat. But I wouldn't want to drop them overboard, with how the raft sways. I mean... ice, huh? I mean, it would likely just melt. Which is actually probably the best I could possibly ever hope for, huh? Now if there were any stuff after that, then who knows? Indeed, foodstuffs may not be good fit for the Watery Wings pleasure cruise. Though a refreshing juice might be just the thing to stay cool and hydrated. As long as it were not prone to spilling. Any other ideas? I guess I actually am just going through all of them, huh? Fine. I'm gonna give you like a bad, a bad option, so you'll stop pressuring me for ideas. You know what? Bombs? The poor Moogle will pop, and will be swallowed up by the sea. Lulame bombs at the Moonfire Fair? Surely not. Don't worry, that's just the adventure the adventurous sense of humor. Any other ideas? Dude, I just saved the world. I'm not. What was it? You should really hire somebody whose job it is to think of ideas. Not try to milk me for all I'm worth. Anyway, well, that's given me plenty to think about. Thanks to you three, I'm confident we'll be able to make an even more pleasant pleasure cruise. Oi. Come on, Even. Let's go look around the Queen Lemon. Let's see. Yeah. Have you seen that giant water slide? I told you what to get something to eat first. I don't know what they're serving here, but it smells amazing. That must be the ice or something. Anyway. That sounds like my cue to show our guests around the Queen. Would you mind letting Kermaga know how things went? Oh, yeah. Thank you. I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the fair. No. Wow. Good show. Oh, it's for a fate thing. Oh, it's just right here already? Okay. One eventful pleasure cruise later, Popiano asked the first guest and their accompanying adventurer for feedback to further improve the attraction. Having exchanged ideas of varying practicality, Popiano ushers the eager pair of fairgoers aboard the Queen Lemon and requests that you report to Ermaga in her stead. Okay. Alright, but basically just go back on board, I think. Right, or was it somewhere else? Yeah, that's back on board. Good. Okay. Okay. Honestly, the checkpoint kind of means that it's over. Huh. That's... Huh. I would have figured that there was actually maybe, like, other guests. After this one, like, maybe at least, like, one or two. But if the checkmark's there, then kind of feels as though it actually might be over. Especially because they actually give me the inflatable Mogcraft already. Will there actually be anything after this? I can't imagine so. Oh wait, they're all over here. I'm always glad to introduce people to the ocean, but more than anything, I just love seeing the Faire full of smiling faces. Thanks again for your help. If you're itching to take another cruise yourself, I imagine plenty more guests will be looking for an escort. Okay. Thanks again for escorting us earlier. I didn't want to admit it in front of Lo, but I was pretty nervous myself. Once I heard that the Adventurers Guild would send someone to protect us, I worked up the courage to sign us up, and I'm so glad I did. I'll tell everyone in Gridania what a fantastic time we had, and we'll definitely be back for the next Moonfire Fair. Good. Cannons, slides, cocktails, and everything looks so frightening. Although everyone seems to be having fun, even hurtling through the air or plunging into the ocean, they must really trust the adventurers to keep them safe. If you don't try, you'll never know. I'll give anything a go, as long as even comes too. Okay. So probably I could... Okay, so that actually might be where the guests come in. Okay. I mean, in all likelihood, it'll still be over there, right? Oh, actually, no, wait. I was paying attention. These are actually side guys that are even saying something. Okay, so for our next pose... How about we take a break? A pose? Don't really seem to be saying much of anything right now. Okay. But nobody else here, huh? Okay, well, let me see here. Yeah, I think that's usually the end of it there. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see what he says. Sounds like those Gridanian lasses had a grand old time. As did you, by the wistful look on your face. Wait, is wistful necessarily happy? Whatever, anyway. No need to ask, friend. Here, I've secured an inflatable Mogcraft for you as thanks. The magical limiters have been removed, so you can take a piece of Cosa de Sol somewhere with you, wherever you go. If I know adventurers, which I do, then you'll know about thinking of all the unlikely and wildly inappropriate places you can ride this beauty. I won't ask. Just remember, safety first, you hear? Oh, but before you go floating away to the ends of the universe, it seems like word spread fast. Fairgoers are clamoring to ride the Watery Wings pleasure cruise. If you have the time and inclination to escort some of our guests, the help would be more than welcome. Okay. Either way, I hope you enjoy the rest of the fair. Perhaps I'll even take the old Mogcraft to spin myself and admire the Queen from a more intimate angle. Ha. Meow. Good. Yeah. Mogcraft, once filled with air, this festive flotation device will be ready to bear you forth in comfort, be it on the water or in the sky. Huh. Okay. Oh, that actually just gave me experience. I didn't know I did that. Well, so much I'm different. Yeah. Good, good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. But ultimately, it's something that I can't even use while I'm on here, I think, right? Let's see. Oh, right, right. No, wait, it's an item. I have to go and do that again. Okay. Use it. Oh, right. So it's been something I got from earlier. Oops. Yeah, that is what that is, huh? I'll probably see that in a bit later. Right now, though, let's go ahead and take a look at the thing. That I most assuredly can't summon here. Let's see. This went forth your unfavorable Mogcraft, a flotation device designed with both relaxation and safety in mind. Okay. Actually, you know what, there's probably only so much time in the day. Alright, well, I'll just go over and read this thing and I'll get going. Created for the Moonfire Faire, the inflatable Mogcraft was originally a simple device for lounging on the water. When an incident occurred which saw riders swept out to sea, however, it was decided that the units would be filled with wind crystals, and that festival goers may fly to safety in the event of an emergency. Okay, so like those guys that were swept out to sea, they were eventually, you know, rescued, right?
Yeah, presumably.
Yeah. All kinds of things come floating in on the waves. Zukin. Whoever that is. And I can't do it. Well, outstanding. Let's see. Okay. So in this way, I have to just fall over to the... Actually, you know what? There's probably no point. I'll probably go over there eventually, but likely I'll just go ahead and start from here. Because I have to go all the way up the long way just to get back over here. Let's just do it now. Small talk, I guess. Being so many folks are learning how to enjoy the sea safely, mind, and leave the fair tired and happy, it warms the heart. As Grand Chaperone, I couldn't ask for more. Above all, we've shown our guests they can trust the Adventurers Guild to look after them. You can expect to be even busier. Oh, okay. Okay, now whoever floats your raft. Go up, shot. Now these things. Okay, Haramaka is trying to catch your eye. This quest is available for a limited time only. Okay. How are you enjoying the fair, little May? Fancy another jaunt on the watery Wings Pleasure Cruise? Of course you do. Our man on the coast sent word that some folks turned up looking to ride the Mogcraft, and when they heard they'd be joined by an adventurer, they requested you by name. You know the place, just along the shore from content.This. Head down there when you're ready, and make sure your friends enjoy the ride. Oh, I have to keep on going around, huh? Yes, yes. The cruise starts from the same place as last time, on the shore down from content.This. You're not going to keep your friends waiting, are you? I guess. I wish there was a faster way. The cannons are gonna take me there. Will these get me here there faster? Sure. Oh, well, that's one way to do it. Alright, let's go ahead and do my thing over here. I should actually use this thing now. Neat. Can I go into this? Okay, I can. Cool. Wait, it's over here. Ah, there it is. Probably something I could keep on using every summertime, I guess. Let's see, everything just lined up here. Alright, just making sure. I actually saw Reddit, right? Okay, yeah. American informs you some visitors to the fair have requested you personally as their escort for the Watery Wings pleasure cruise. In no small amount of trepidation, you head down to speak with the pleasure cruise chaperone for more details. I don't know what the game's talking about. I've never been more confident. Oh. Lulame, thank you for agreeing to escort our next guest. They were quite insistent that you be the one to join them. Their identity. Yes, they were quite distinctive. Okay. A piratical pair. Sure, I guess. Although then again, what's the ever chance that there could be somebody that I haven't met yet? Anyway, if you'll wait but a moment, I'll inform them that their escort has arrived. Good door. Piratical. Radical? No. Oh yeah, I think actually no wait, I think I do remember them. Yeah. Listen there, Carvalane. Yes, finalist cod. This is a challenge, a test to your courage. If you have any under that puffed up shirt, don't you be getting any funny ideas, you hear me? I dare say the entire beach heard you, though I remain skeptical that a seasoned pirate would find anything in these shallows to test their mettle, unless some manner of ambush lies in wait. Alright, they're all over here. Anyway, let's just... Ooh. Not a word of this to anyone, Scrag, or I'll cut your blabbering tongue for me stew. And you? And the siren is as foolish as she is boorish, if she believes her transparent ploy will lower my guard. Actually, did anything change? Oh yeah, the chaperone fetches two acquaintances who seem eager to ride the inflatable mogcrafts. You are only too happy to oblige, and make your preparations to climb aboard and set out on an ocean excursion. Okay. That's all. There you are. Are you ready to depart? Yes. Okay. Let me see what you made of your little keep your eyes on me. Okay. 8. Must observe her keenly if I can discern her true motive. Dang it! I have to go and read them at the thing. Look on usage to the test of endurance rather than courage. Okay. Hey, look. What was that? Look. I'll catch up. Pay more attention to your surroundings. Surroundings! To how you're outside of the brine. Except the hand of the siren. And much effect. I feel the fair is remarkably peaceful this year. Just really given the Krakens have provided it. Yeah, I can't read that at the moment. Forget this. Yeah, I suppose if it stays on the mark here, I could just read it later. Well. Yeah, I don't think it deletes, so it's probably fine. Ooh. Yeah. Well, I failed to say how a pleasant ride around the coast was a test of anything more than my patience. Perhaps inspecting the outfitting of the Queen Lamin will be more valuable use of my time, if you will excuse me. Did you hear that? Pleasant, he says. I'd best think of Phoenix challenge if the cow's got the stones to face me. I guess I could challenge them to be shot out of the cannons. And whoever picks the right one to get sent over to the lounge over there wins.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, your acquaintance... Oh, actually, no, yeah. Hold on a second. I could just go ahead and read the stuff now, can't I? Yes, ho ho. Oh yeah. Okay. Time to see what you're made of, your lily-livered fop. Keep your eyes on me. And oh yeah, then he's all like... Indeed, I must observe her keenly till I can discern her true motive. Thus compelled to look upon her unrefined visage. It is a test of endurance rather than courage. Let's see. What was that look? I'll cut your eyes out your coughing face. Let's see. Pay more attention to your surroundings. Your surrounds. Unless you want me to haul your arse out of the brine. Complain. I would rather a watery grave than accept the hand of a siren, and I'd rather suspect I could simply stroll back to shore. Still, the Faire is remarkably peaceful this year. It is, given the Krakens have provided our financial backing. You'd see. Anyway, Roshan. I can just imagine me girls and their little ones splashing about. Not a bad life. Listen. Sorry, excuse for a pirate like yourself could stand to have a few lessons, eh, Captain? Let's see. Misplaced concerned, for you'll find I'm quite adept in the Ishgardian style. Your form, however, no doubt resembles a half-submerged brigand. You seem to be nearing the end of the course, and I cannot say that there has been much need for courage thus far. And then should I speak for yourself? You're racing up here. Okay. Indeed. Okay. Well, I am very glad that it was people I've actually met. Yeah. I guess, yeah. I guess if they keep on going like that... Or actually, wait, could it be dependent on where I am in the game? Then they'll actually generate different people to appear in events like this. Or the seasonal events.
I don't think they would have gone through that much trouble.
I suppose not. It would be crazy, though. Oh well. Well, who knows? Let's see. But yeah, I already did all this, yeah. There's a couple... I guess you enjoy yeah, their acquaintances seem to enjoy the cruise, in their own way. They decide to return to Queen Lamin to let Ermaga know that the Faire has a couple more satisfied visitors. Okay, good. Okay. Well, thanks for helping out again. I should have known an adventurer like your caliber would be in high demand. Wouldn't surprise me if others come asking for you. Feel free to stop by again if you have the time. Yeah. Alright. Good. Okay. It's getting for evening, so I should probably... I guess this time it can actually be at night, huh? I guess so. You're trying to catch your eye. Bitch, alright. Yes, of course you do. And when go sent where some folk had turned up at Mugcraft, and when they heard they joined the adventure, they requested you by name. Alright. Let's go over there again. Okay. Alright. Because I certainly can't be waiting for the sunrise to sunrise again, so it'll be sunset, and then I think it'll be over I think there's only one other set of guys, I think. Let's see. What do I give him doing that? Okay. Well, jump over it. Okay. Okay. Okay, just more here. Okay, anyway, thank you for agreeing to escort our next guest. They were quite insistent that you be the one to join them. Meow meow. Their identity? Yes, they were quite distinctive. Okay. 3 esteemed figures of the Adventurers Guild. Okay. If only for a moment, I'll inform them that their escort has arrived. Oh, this is going to be so annoying if they make reference to the shining sun overhead. That's gonna suck, but whatever. Cause not a whole lot I could do. Ah, Luname, how lovely to see you. Baltaron invited Momodi and I to experience the Lenosian summer. You can see that we're quite enjoying ourselves. Yeah. Ulta and Cretania are a good way from the sea, so a trip to the coast makes for a nice change of pace. I feel like a girl again. Hehe. Another day by the sea is nothing new for old Baltaron, but I'll be sitting on the Queen's deck with a flag and a rail for company while you three enjoy the cruise. Okay, so he's not coming. Oh, okay. Oi. Oh, right. I guess he wants to drink and they don't really allow drinks on the ride. Yet.
Ah.
Just as well. Okay. What you wanna? Will you be joining us? I feel quite at ease. I'd best not have so much fun that I topple in. I don't much fancy being left behind by the raft. Okay. Good. Oh well. It could have been better for the sun, but what you gonna do? You should depart. And the pleasure cruise, yes. Okay. Their accents aren't so thick, but we'll see. What do you suggest? I'll take the front, but I hope I'm not blocking the view. If you have none better suited to lead, besides, I'm happier keeping an eye on things back here. Okay. Ooh, okay. What idea? You might need a duck through here. What is this adventure without a little danger? Beautiful. Can only take this view back to the Carline canopy. Okay. Until we commission the painter, I can think of a better spot on the quicksands. Yes. Yeah, on the quicksands walls. How novel. Perhaps I should consider setting up something similar for the Carline patrons. We do seem to love the sun around here. Dang it! Whatever. Unexpected from a desert cove, but I'm a strong swimmer. Nothing clears ahead like a few laps. In case of a little race of some of the women of the 12th Woods. I'll go and read more of that later. Seeing up. Okay. Alright. Ooh. I've always pictured the sea as raging and tempestuous. It was a delight to find it has a gentle side too. A refreshing change of scenery, to be sure. Wasn't it just lovely? And now I'm trying to sample the Lenosian drinks. Got to be keeping an eye on the competition. Now that I can help you with. And my first flagon for all the finer for the view. Always a pleasure to see friends enjoying themselves, and all the more so when it's in your own backyard. Thanks for the showing them the ropes, Lulame. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, this was a good deal easier to follow. I'm just take it. I think it was not better suited to. Besides, I'll have you keep an eye on the back here. I need to duck through here. Okay. Anyway, what an adventure without a little danger. How beautiful. If only I could take the view back to Caroline Canopy, to commission a painter. I could think of the perfect spot on the quicksand's walls. How novel. Perhaps I should consider setting up something similar for Canopy patrons to soak up the fresh air, forest air. They really do seem to love the sun around here. You might not expect it from a desert girl, but I'm a strong swimmer. Nothing clears the head like a few laps in the goblet pool. In that case, how about a little race? I swam the rivers of the Trollswood since I was a girl, so I can hold my own. Oh gee, look, the Queen Lammin. I do hope Alderon isn't too bored, sitting up there all by his lonesome. I rather think he would have enjoyed the cruise. You should insist that he join us next time. Okay, good. Jeez. I ain't going through all that. Anyway. Alright, well... Well, it could have been better if they had more daylight, but what you gonna do? They seem to enjoy the cruise, yes. Okay. Alright. Thanks for helping out again. I should have known an adventurer like your caliber would be in high demand. It wouldn't surprise me if others come asking for you. Feel free to stop by again if you have the time. I mean, I guess so, but I figure that probably if it's just like those two sets, like, well, the first time I go there, what I see is what I get. It's only those two sets, and likely nobody else, I think. Yeah. I guess you could go over and ask to verify that. Oh wait, it's only really the two sets of characters. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'd figure as much. So only those guys for right now. Okay. Yes. Yeah, so I guess it probably gets the most out of it. Likely would. Yeah. I guess that makes the most sense. Like, no, was it? They don't replace people, that they'll just add in more people. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense enough. Meow. Well, I guess... And imagine I'm not entirely sure that if this something like this is going to happen again, so if I'll ever even get the chance. After time more time, I'll make it over. Oh, is it really random? No, it can't be random. Whatever, anyway. Yeah. So I'm not entirely sure if I'll ever get the chance to actually do this event again, but further down the line to have more people come along. But it's the price I pay for, doing that that I want. Doing that which I want. Oh well. Cannon Ride Guide. Have your keen eyes on the seasonal pool built there in the deep, the most prestigious venue. It was constructed exclusively for courageous and fortunate souls. If you're a mind to visit, why not jump into one of these giant cannons? And perhaps you'll fall elegantly into the water, or perhaps you'll be perfectly propelled onto the platform. Some claim that Lady Luck smiles on one cannon in particular, but there's only one way to find out, isn't there? I mean, the best way to check would be to basically go back in here again. Okay, actually, you know what? It is random. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. I guess if I go over there... Oh, actually, no, forget this. I have the flotation device. Okay. 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 Is there anyone here? Let's go write the mock drafts. I got the one in front. Okay. Remember, take turns. I'm pretty sure they could, take turns in the one in front? I'm pretty sure they all just go together, basically. I didn't even know there really even needed to be magic involved. I imagine you could just take a rope and tether and, like, tether the, floaties basically to the boat or something.
Yeah.
Well, it would be rude not to. Okay. I guess that's all they're really gonna say, huh? I guess so. Okay. Not here. Go, children fishing. And here's the spot. Another. Okay. Good. One who jumped into the smallest target wins. Oh, well, thanks for giving them nothing to work with, guys, anyway. Alright. Okay. It's one of the adventures on this thing. Alright. I aim for the target. Alright. Jumping thing over on that thing. Well, that's as close to the puzzle as it's gonna get. To the, what was it? Eorzean Ninja Warrior thing as of course as it's ever gonna get, but alright. I think if I remember last time I got decently high up. Not to the top, but what you gonna do? I suppose I might as well try again. Okay. Indeed. Hey! Alright, was there anybody else over here? Nah, I can't imagine so. Did that guy say anything? No? I guess not. Okay. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and give it a go. Have a decently good, like, 15 or so minutes before the whole thing is over.
Ah, okay.
Nemo. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Alright, oops, too far. I have to find just the right balance. Actually, you know what? Oh yeah, going against this whole thing kinda gives me a good deal more stopping power. Or, let's see. Oi! Okay. Okay. Yeah, so what else has been up? Oh yeah, so I don't know. Well, Nanta looks good, but I don't think is ultimately gonna be for me in the end. So I'm not sure. I might want to go ahead and look at somebody's playthrough. I guess the story is that interesting. Yeah, there it goes. Oh yeah, they're a little bit further away from the edge now. So I imagine if I go and aim for the edge against it, then I'll likely fall. Too bad. Okay, so probably this one gives me the most distance. Oops. Didn't go far enough. Okay. No more. Hmm. Okay. But as far as like something else that was kind of interesting to me. Let's see. Well, I got it eventually. Okay. Quite sure. Ooh. Yeah, okay, that's good. Let's see. I guess I've been looking at... What was it? Well, what was it? I guess I ultimately never really bothered that much with like Monster Hunter. I guess as much as I was interested in it when I was plenty younger. Eventually I got to... but I eventually realized that, oh yeah, this probably isn't for me in the end. A good deal of grinding. Would I really want to do the grind by myself? Because it's probably a big commitment and all that kind of thing.
So grinding with randoms online is horrible.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I guess it just becomes like it's annoying for like different reasons. And what was it? Likely, if you're unexperienced and you're not, if you don't, what was it? Min-max or probably do what it takes to win, and have the setup that it takes to win. If you're not flawless in terms of gear, then anybody even mildly experienced is going to turn up their nose at you.
Yeah.
So I think it'll probably just not occur a lot. Okay. And then when you're really experienced and you're basically on the other side of it, just like, oh man, do I really want to, what was it? Bother, becoming a babysitter to like to no account randoms, and it's just like
yeah.
So really I basically do feel like I would say that you want to get into Monster Hunter, do you have 3 other friends that you could play with consistently? And if not, then I guess hope you're ready to play alone, I guess.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's how it is for a lot of the time. I haven't... Oh, was it? Because... What was it? Yeah, because I was into I guess the general modding scenes all around the... no matter what the game. I eventually haven't found the one which like... Oops, nope, that wasn't far enough. Yeah, I basically came to the one in which... what was it? I think it was for World, which allows you to basically take the idea of like your... sort of like taming monsters, such as... sort of. And you got them on quest with you. Basically pygmy versions of the actual monsters, but, better than... to me, it's better than nothing. Better than playing alone. By a decent amount, I guess. Okay. Oops. Dang it. What did I keep doing that? Actually, no, wait. The back. There you go. That's more like it. Whee! Dang it. Ooh. Sure, I was looking at, so what was it? Somebody who's consistently playing with that mod, because the mod itself interests me. And yeah, woo! Yeah. And they, because they're playing like Monster Hunter World, well, I guess, a very, very old game. The pool is only going to be so big. Although at the same time with Monster Hunter World, whose, I guess as far as like the Steam charts are concerned, are basically competing actively with Wilds. They have fairly similar people playing, concurrent players. Nope. Dang it. So yeah, that is interesting. So I guess that is pretty much its own topic, but eventually what they were on about was essentially that, what was it? Oh, there's a bunch, they're playing with their friends, and eventually they kind of went along to like one of the videos talking about what was it? I guess more or less like their place in the community, I guess, because they're playing the games for so long. Then they're, you know, what was it? Then they're kind of, well, you think there'll be, well, they have some common ground, but generally them and their friends are kind of have like a different viewpoint as to how to treat the game. The person I'm watching is very much a veteran and has absolutely no patience for newcomers or randoms. Most assuredly, those who what was it that they deem aren't good enough. Yeah. Whereas I guess the other person's perspective is more of just like, well, it's your duty, it's your responsibility to help them along or something. Yeah. I guess in a manner that even kind of sort of looks like they're maybe enabling a little bit the idea of just like, well, I need to, what was it? I need to converse with people. I need to what was it? Yeah. Well, the difference between being like a teacher, sort of like a guide, like, okay, this is how you get better at the game, as opposed to basically their friend, which is more like, I want to be if I'm have to wind up being the Simpsons Sherpa, to Sherpa them up the mountain. It's just like, well, that's what I'm gonna have to do. But yeah, so I guess it was a split in that way. Ultimately, I'm kind of siding more with like the YouTuber I'm watching, because the YouTuber I'm watching because what was it? Yeah. Because I guess there are some players who would view it as their responsibility to help out the younger, the newer players. No, I guess no matter what. But I think for a lot of people, and I suspect likely the person I'm viewing also, likely views like, well, it's Monster Hunter, but it's ultimately a video game, and I play the video game to have fun. And if I don't have fun playing the video game, then I'm gonna play some other video game. Because my enjoyment of the video game is basically the end-all be-all of it. And I think, like, ultimately I get that. Yeah. I feel like a major trouble of that would be to express that in such a way that doesn't sound like very heartless and selfish, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of times out of 10, if I was in their situation, I'd probably just default and just be like, look, what was it? No matter what you think of me, I just want to have fun with this video game. And I don't feel like babysitting these randoms and having them, basically ruin the fight, because I guess in Monster Hunter, there's the 3 strikes you're out, and that's for the entire team. And so if somebody isn't good, then they're actually going to ruin the hunt for everyone else. I don't know. Which is strange, because to me on the outside looking in, I'm feeling like, oh, is it really, do we really have to have the 3 strikes for everyone? Can we just have it be by the player? I feel like that would be better, right?
Probably.
You just feel like, okay, if you're not good enough, then you are ruining your own hunt. Especially because I think if they mentioned like there's an option, like if okay, oh yeah, I made it. There's an option for like if they deem that somebody's not good enough, then they'll just tell them that, okay, you're gonna ruin this hunt for everyone, newbie rando, so just stay in the base and just wait until we finish, because we're better off a man down than than just have like a full complement but one anchor. Yeah, better nobody than an anchor, I guess. Yeah. I feel like it could be really hard to get that point across. I guess especially if somebody is like a sort of bleeding heart and just like, oh no, if I need to, it's my responsibility to pull up newbies and randos, even those who aren't good at the game, by my own bootstraps. Yeah. I mean, I feel like after a while there might be no real reasoning with somebody like that. Just feel like, but that's you know, annoying and not fun for me. So, you know. Woohoo, good. Okay. On the right side, over here. Yeah. Okay, good. With this? Oh. No, I have to go to that platform over there. It is a bigger platform, yeah. Okay. Maybe this side? Yeah. Oh, what? Okay, I guess I didn't have it. Because I started running first, right? I thought I did. Yeah, it's all very finicky. Oops, that went too far. That was a long jump. After no coaching, nowhere. That's just a long jump, I guess. Yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of tricky. What was it? Because this person I'm watching is basically playing generally by themselves, but with the what was it? The stories or this mod for monster companions. And yeah, they're just playing by themselves. I feel like, what was it? Because I feel like if I could very easily wind up in their position, even if I were to just take it up, like, you know what? Even if it is by myself, I'll just, you know, get this good on this good upon this game by myself. And yeah, I'll just do that for so long. I mean, naturally, after a while, I'll just be like, you know, like I already played this a good deal of the Monster Hunter games by myself, as grueling and as annoying as it is. And you know what? I just rather would than just be held back by an anchor or something. Yeah. It's there's no. I feel like there's no nice way to say. There's no nice way to say that. Because I might be reading into it too much, but the other person might just be like, oh well, if all you veterans of Monster Hunter behaved like you know, OP, I guess, then you know there is no community, and there's just a bunch of loners just kind of like, you know, grabbing or pulling up the ladder after them, basically. No.
Yeah, I think it could make more sense in that, where somebody who's not playing optimally could actually cost the whole hunt. I usually have problems with the people who get angry that you're not using the meta, when the difference between the meta and somebody just having fun is about maybe 5 seconds of boss health. Like it would take us 10 seconds to beat the boss, but because you're not using the meta character, it'll take us 15 seconds instead or something.
Yeah, I guess so.
Then when I used to play, what was the game called? What's all this stuff? When I played, I think it was Ultra Rumble.
Okay.
There are two modes. There are the ranked mode and the unranked mode. And people who play, because I never play ranked mode, I generally don't really care. So I just play unranked, but there'll still be people who play unranked and they get salty when your team loses for whatever reason.
Okay. Okay.
And then they released the solo modes, and I played that one almost exclusively. Forget the team.
Yeah.
I could choose whatever character I want, and nobody bothers me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, like I was about to say, there is no nice way of saying that if I'm a solo player, basically, then that means, and this isn't a service game, that's the main thing also, Monster Hunter isn't a service game. It's just like a game, a big game with a lot of content that gets a good deal of updates over time. And a good deal of them free. So that's actually the main difference. So in that environment, I would be the sort of person that would be like, the entire, what was it, Monster Hunter, the series could end absolutely in Worlds, and they don't make any other ones, and you know there's nobody else to play, zero people playing, except for one person, and that person is me, and I'm just as happy as could be. There's no nice way of saying like the entire community could all rot for all I care. As long as I'm having fun playing by myself, then I'm happy. So, yeah. But no, if you say that, then you're a jerk. Also, if you say that and you're a dude, then you're a jerk. Okay. Well, there it is. Yeah. Okay, there it goes. Personal test. I approach strength, then perhaps. Oh yeah, that thing over there. Pretty much. Okay. So yeah. I don't know. I guess like the closest thing that actually that really works for me likely would be God Eater, because they actually give you NPC guys to fight with you, which is always nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Granted, it's all really about making them more effective.
Yeah.
Which I'll only really know from the first game so far. The second game, I don't know. I'd imagine like they're good to a point, but ultimately they're gonna reach a cap. Especially in the latest ranks, the farthest ranks, and it's just like, oh well, they reached their potential. They're good for a distraction. So I feel like that's what a lot of them go down to. Yeah. I don't know. Don't really know what to make of them. Maybe they're possible to just they could get better and better. Because apparently, from what I'm gathering, from Worlds and onwards up until like Wilds, they are focusing a great deal more on story. The stories themselves are basically either meh to nothing really to write home about.
Yeah.
But imagine if they actually got better. Then at that point I would really hope that maybe they'd actually give you like maybe even NPC guys to open hunt with you. Then open up a new other part of the game to players. Meow meow. Yeah. So, but I don't know. Basically, at this point, I'd probably be more interested in. Oh, actually, yeah, that is all very much like pie in the sky and very unlikely to happen. Especially after seeing what I'm hearing from Requiem from Resident Evil. I think we're getting into like the nostalgia-rific, very overrated phase of the. Oh yeah, that the companies are Capcom is very much riding high on like, well, it's not as good as what came before. It's a very far disappointment from what came before, but it's not, it's not Western company levels of awful. So really, the fans are just taking what they could get, and they're not really asking for much more. So I can't imagine there's going to be a whole lot of like interesting things happening. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let me see. So if this guy goes, then I guess we'll probably give it a go. What would be like the right sort of... Oh wait, let me see. I wonder if anybody actually ever did side-scrolling. I don't know, maybe like this. Probably like this is better, I think. Okay. Alright. Well, I know I was never really going to be very good at this, but basically, if I don't make this, then I should probably just give up. Yeah. Okay. So from here, try to make sure that I got it right. I think it's all lined up right as it should. Okay, so I need the longest jump I got. What? Oh, nope. It was actually a pretty long jump, but it probably wasn't long enough. Oh, okay. Oi. I guess so. Hmm. Oh, what? You reached the top, you did. Hmm. I guess so. We're basically at time, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, not a great deal of time today. Let me see. Yeah, I guess maybe I'll go in this backwards, and then maybe, because I can't fly from there, right? But maybe if I could just on top of the boat, but maybe if I got onto my thing, probably the raft itself, right? Yeah, I could probably see you from afar. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Anyway, get onto the raft thing. Right now. Okay. Okay, can't be on the city limits. Can't be on there. Would be nice if I had like a periscope or something. It's on that. It's basically on that platform right on top, right? Oh, okay. Okay, I think I see it. Okay, am I still? Yeah, it's hard to tell exactly where I am. Where they're gonna take me down. Whoop, whoop. Wait, wait. There we go. Ugh. So anyway, you're one of the guys up there. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Meow meow. Yeah, I think I see you. Indeed. Well, you're the smaller one. We already know that. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Why, you don't see me? Ah, okay. Right. Whichever. Meow. I guess so. Yeah. Like Monster Hunter isn't an MMO or a service game. So really, you know, a player doesn't really owe another player much of anything, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, about the apocalypse. No, where you go? Oh. Okay then. But yeah, I think we're basically finished for this day. Meow. Okay. We did our duty and such and so forth, and now it all worked out. Okay. Well, that was new. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it there. I don't think there was anybody else around. Was the guy still at the shore? Oh yeah. Wherever he is. Oh yeah, I think he has to appear from. Yeah, I think he has to appear because of the quest. Yeah. But it's weird. I even pointed out that. Wait a second. You think some creatures on in the ocean could be, horrible? Did you even take a look at this thing? This thing actually just came up out of the ocean and now it's just flying around here. Oh. Disgusting. Meow. It's basically a head crab. Yeah, it's with that flying head crab alien thing. I insist that people make fan art. Let's see. Alright. But yeah, I guess we're all good here. Let's leave the warm sands and blue seas and skies forever. And yeah, I guess we'll be finished there. Alright. We could go into the changing bush. I'll just keep it. I don't care. I thought I should change back, but now I'll be fine. Let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and get a move on then. We'll just fit right in. But I'll go back to Gridano. Okay. Alright, right. Okay. So yeah. Oh well. As far as like, what was it? I guess now that we're on the topic of Monster Hunter and such, probably on the talking about the reception to Wilds. I guess I don't know. Given the rocky launch or whatever, it didn't. What was it? It probably didn't have as much momentum as Worlds did. But to say that it's a failure, I don't know. It feels like, oh, the first World made enough money to, to buy and sell or destabilize, enough money to destabilize, whole nations or whatever. But the second game, like Wilds, it only made enough to buy a few archipelagos and such. Like, oh, okay, that's still a success, but just not as big as one, I guess. Oh well. Meow. Well, anyway. Oh yeah. I don't think about it. When you reach the top, do you tend to go over and take a picture? You really don't care that much, huh? Okay. So you reach to the top so often that he doesn't even care. Well, whichever. Yeah. Oh. Well, anyway. I guess we'll just have to leave that for now. Actually, will you actually be here next week? Oh, okay. Yeah. Because we'll probably be here next week, I imagine. Yeah. Okay. You said there was like another event directly after this one. Oh, okay. Right. I guess. Well, alright then. I guess we'll probably make it at some point. Right. Okay. I guess we'll see. Next week we'll probably be in the best position to get on with the final level or the final rank or the checkpoint. Well, actually, maybe it's like the conclusion of it all for the cattle. They might finally reach the sky or something. Or something like that. I don't know. It'd be funny if in the future, like, oh, the cattle is all gone now because they already went on their ship. That'd be crazy. I guess we'll see what's going on. Let's see. And yeah. I guess we might go ahead and get on to the Rising event after that, the week after. Maybe. I guess I'll think about it. I'll see how it works out. Okay. But anyway, I guess you were there too. I guess, or even if you don't take a picture, we at least recorded you up there. So that should be good enough, I think. But I guess we thank you for joining us again, and we'll bid you adieu. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, yo. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Ultimately, I probably am more interested in like the world building and other such of Monster Hunter more than even the gameplay itself, which will certainly save me so many years of my life. Meow. Let's see. I guess so. I guess it probably just comes to what you value in your games, especially games that have a community around it. There are those that there are two types of old Destiny players. The kind that stuck it out right down to the end, and those that left. You know, especially when you started vaulting content. And be like, I don't care about the community or anything like that. This will not stand. I'm out of here. Goodbye. I'm gonna do something else with my time. And I'd probably wind up being that sort. Be like, welp, I ain't dealing with this anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But basically, what was it? The main thing I'm probably looking for as far as like a Monster Hunter like game would be like the gameplay. They could even just make it like a retro revival, like a spiritual successor to like the old style of games. Because old Monster Hunter is like old Resi. It isn't the same as the franchises are now.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, I'll go ahead and start looking at a bunch of my other stuff. And I guess like taking on to probably going to the Academy like likely next week at around the same time. Right now we'll just rest with the knowledge that we helped other people trepidatious of the waters get over their fear. And I guess probably met some old friends, I guess. Indeed. So basically, that's all we really got for right now. I think we'll very likely have something new on Friday for Friday stream. It's very likely to be God Eater. I think it's time we get on to like season 2 before we completely lose our muscle memory. Phantasy Star will most assuredly return, probably in like a few weeks time, I guess, and we'll see where we are with that. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for joining us to this special summertime event. The moon is on fire, and we just can't get enough. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully we see you again sometime in the future. And until we do see you again, we hope you have a good one. So goodbye.
Bye.
Oops.